Who could be calling me? Hello?
Hello, this is YouTube AdSense. We are calling to inform you that due to a lack of content, we are cancelling your monetization in 30 days. Thank you. Goodbye.
What? Oh man, I gotta make a video about a cheap gun. But where am I gonna find the perfect gun? Oh yeah. Now this is perfect. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Adam, aka The Hot and Fuzzy. Really excited to get back into the swing of things and start making some new videos, especially today because we're going to be talking about Hi-Point. Hi-Point is a really interesting company. They started out in the early 90s and of all places, Flint, Michigan, with the water problem. They've basically been best known for their cheap pistols, actually. In the early 90s, they came out with their Hi-Point C9 and 9mm. If you haven't heard of it, it's just a very absurdly heavy, alloy constructed, pot metal constructed, plastic constructed pistol. It has a single stack magazine, blowback operated. If you ran out of ammo, it's so heavy that you could put it in a sock and swing it in like a mace. But they've always been known to be somewhat reliable and popular, even if they're kind of known as a Saturday night special pistol. In recent years, they kind of got a lot of attention with their YC9, or more commonly known as the yeet cannon. Listen to the internet, which is more than what most companies do nowadays, and they had people vote on what they thought would be the best name for their new iteration of the C9, and people said the yeet cannon, and I was one of those voters. And thank you, Hi-Point, for listening, but I thought that I had to pay back the company and finally get a product of theirs. I've always been interested in the yeet cannons, but one that has always been a little more so on my radar was the Hi-Point 905 carbines. The 905 carbines are really interesting. They came out a little bit later than the pistols did, but they're basically the same thing. If you look at it, it looks basically like one of the pistols iterated into a 16-inch barrel and a stock. And they're direct blowback operated, and they use the same principle on the magazines. The magazines aren't interchangeable with the original ones. Some of the more modern like extended magazines will work between the two in like some of the calibers. But the 905 carbine is an interesting rifle because it came about during the 1994 assault weapon ban, and it was a product of that. And it was able to be legal almost everywhere in the US, and these things are really popular in Canada and states that had that ban in place. So it has kind of gathered a cult following in the years, and in 2009 they upgraded them. Before they didn't have any of these Picatinny rails or anything. They were kind of smooth all through and through. In 2009 they went through and they put on pick rails up top, on bottom, and a pick rail up here. And a couple more features of the gun. It's kind of got a little spring-loaded butt pad there to help with recoil, and you can see your little kind of kludgy bolt there. But you know what? It seems to work, and these things have a cult following on the internet and just in the gun world in general, because they can be had for under $300. And as far as PCCs go, that is extremely cheap. Is really on the cheap end of things. and people seem to like them. You can get all kinds of aftermarket accessories for them nowadays and put them in bullpup chassis and different kinds of chassis. They have one that makes them kind of look like a Beretta. What is that thing? The MCX or something like that, that carbine. They've always been a gun that's been on my radar because of the value, and I thought I'd pick this one up. I got it with my own money, so this is a review of High Point based on just my own experience and just kind of because I wanted to make a video out of it, and it's my channel and I do what I want. But let's take this thing out to the range and see how it does. All right, let's shoot this thing. We got some 115 grain ball. The way you charge this thing is pretty much like any other direct blowback gun. It's kind of weird, funky, like cheap ass looking charging handle on it. Got a 15 round Pro Mag, which is actually one of the better functioning mags I've seen. They have these like double stacked up mags and stuff like that. They're like two mags together, and I don't like that. And funny enough, these will work in the C9 pistol, but the C9 pistol mags won't work with this because for some reason I guess they made the grip longer. But we'll give this a shot. See how they function. We got some steel set up here. Let's give it a shot. Let's go. Let's hit some steel. These guys out easy. Got a can of spray paint down there on the ground with a little left in it. Oh! Like a Tarantino movie. Yeah. Okay, well, that's worked good. Let's run the tree. That's the thing about these things is they're cheap and made of pot metal, but they run. It's amazing. All right, throw that one down. And I've got somewhere on me right here the original 10 round mag that these come with. Again with some 115 grain ball. What am I gonna shoot down? Hey, Micah Mayfield, my trash pile is bigger than yours. Alright, we're going to try some S&D 150 grain sub-sonic ammunition. These are like flat points. So, got this AR-15 muzzle brake on there, and it actually quiets it down to where it's just a hair louder than a 22. Yeah, you should probably wear earplugs when you're doing it, which I am, but it's just a little overhearing safe, but it's pretty quiet even without a suppressor. So we'll try it with some suppressed ammo and see if it runs with it. So try this out here. Cardboard target here. You know what? Wait a second. Let me do something. Hold on. Keep going. We'll do like all the other gun tubers do. We'll get all tactical. It's not a VTAC barrier. It's a crap tac barrier. But why not do a little fast drill on this cardboard guy right here? So get it going. See how she runs. Yeah, those are a lot quieter. Those are much quieter. Oh yeah. They're running too. Why not?
Ah, jam it.
Oh, we got a jam. This thing is really dirty. Shot probably 400 or 500 rounds out of it and haven't properly took it apart and cleaned it. Mainly because these things are kind of difficult to take apart and clean. You have to get these pins out on the either side and take some screws out. And well, I won't do that today, but there's plenty of other YouTubers that do that, and you guys could check them out. We cleared the jam pretty quickly there, though. Let's see. I think we're good to go again. All right. I don't know if that was something to do with that. I'm just gonna hold it sideways and see if that did it.
Ah, jam it.
Oh, what's going on? It's okay. I forgot to load that round. All right, let's try this again. Well, it ran that one. All right. Hey. Okay, so we did have one malfunction out of the suppressed ammunition, and those are just, it looks like they're just barely pooping out of there. Oh, it's hot. Those are dirty rounds, so that's just, but you know, it ran most of them, so it's kind of crazy. I forgot to mention that they make these things in all kinds of different calibers, including the pistols. It's pretty wild in the fact that they have these in a lot of calibers. I think they make these things in 380, 9mm, 45 ACP, 10mm, 30 Super Carry. I think that's the newest one. But if there's any I've missed there, I'll put them down right here. But they make these and the other pistols in quite a few different calibers, which is interesting. So because you have quite a bit of choice. I think one of these in something like 10mm could actually be a good hog rifle. All right, so let's do a little ballistic test. We got some HSM hollow points here. And for our target, you know, we're representing the boars here because that's what we are. And me from Kentucky, we got a local favorite for our ballistic test because we can't afford ballistics gel. This is some L8 made with local river water. So we'll give this a shot here. We got a whole 12 pack of it. You got to put it back in. All right, we'll see what this hollow point does to a whole 12 pack here. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, we got some alive. Actually, we may not have any more alive. I think we got the whole 12 pack. Man, what else do we have to shoot? Yeah, I got a couple more rounds. Let's see what else we have to shoot. Let's see if the High Point 995 carbine can bust a really big nut. Alright, let's oh, look at his cute little face. Well, buddy, fair to say goodbye. I think we got one round left in here. Oh.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, well, we have determined what the problem was there. Looks like we had a squib load. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably really, really hard to see. But we had a squib load because I see some powder. Blow that out of there. We had some powder out there. Whenever I went to clear the weapon after we shot the L8, I pulled it out and it launched just the casing out, but it left the bullet in there. Again, like I said, I haven't cleaned this thing because I have been running the crap out of it. I just wanted to kind of do my own reliability test. And you guys know probably by watching me, I don't clean stuff very often. So this thing's probably got 300 or 400 grounds through it, but that is one thing. Like it definitely got a squib or a mouth. I don't know if you would even call that a squib. It just pulled the case off of it in the chamber. So we got a cleaning rod and we're going to see if we can clear that. And we got it. Okay, hold on. It's in the chamber so we can show you here. Oh, no, of course I dropped it. There we go. And that is a perfectly intact hollow point round right there. I'll let him focus on that here. You see that? It didn't even get into the rifling. So this thing is awfully dirty if it was doing that. So that is crazy. We've got some different ammunition. See if it continues to run. We got some Blazer. What is this? 115 grain FMJ. Put one inside of it. See if it chambers. Come back over here. All right. So we'll get an FMJ here and ooh.
Damn it.
Ooh, it's not. It is still malfunctioning. Wow. Oh, my glasses. Oh, and I broke my glasses on camera. Oh my God. Okay, we're back. We're calm now. And I got it back chambered. It was just, I didn't have it seated all the way back in the magazine. You gotta watch these because they're single stack magazines. And if you don't seat them back and they don't lock over each other the right way, it will malfunction, not want to go into the chamber. So let's try this out and see what we can do to this coconut here. Oh! I hit all the way back here. So yeah, we did have, and it locked open. So, but I don't know. Let's load up a couple more mags and do a little more shooting with it. See what it does. Oh man, it busted him wide open. That's pretty cool looking. I like coconut. Okay, so let's go over some of the features of this specific Hi-Point 995 TS. On this one, we took kind of full advantage of the spare pick rail space that they gave us with the upgrades in 2009. We've got a red dot on top. It's just a cheap fire field in spirit of the cheap build we got going on here. We've also got a cheap angled foregrip and a Amazon tier flashlight up top. And at the end here, we've got an AR-15 muzzle brake, because this thing has 1/2x28 threads on the end of it, so you can put any of your 1/2x28 accessories on there that you please. Oh, I forgot to mention, we got the anime stickers on there. I forgot to put those on in the shooting segment. I was like, oh no, we gotta have the anime stickers. All right, well, so we're gonna run it a little bit more here. We got some more Federal 115 ball. See how this thing goes.
Damn it.
Ooh, what happened there? Didn't go inside. This thing is not running very well. Again, it might have been me. We'll tap it. Crazy, crazy. All right, well. All right. Here we go. Ran the whole magazine on that one. Get that out of here. There it is. Seat in there, you direct blowback thing, you. All right. I can always strobe them like this. Yeah, there we go.
Damn it.
Did it again. Didn't pick up that first round. Picking up, looking with us. I'm gonna tap that one when I loaded it. Still not picking up the first round. Try this out again.
Jam it.
Wow. See, the Hi-Point carbine is having some problems today. When it gets dirty, you don't take it apart. After about 400 rounds, probably. I don't even know. Okay, it's picked that one up. I know it picked that one up. I can see it in the chamber right there, right under the extractor. Well, once it picks that first one up, it seems to be going. So there always seems to be little teething things once this thing gets dirty. It's not wanting to pick up that first round. Once I tap these magazines back and I like pull it back really hard and I kind of guide it up on there and get it in there. These definitely are not something you want to go into combat with. But here's the thing: is for what are these things, like under $300? Like around I don't even know what I got this one for. I just got it literally to do this with, to play with, because I'd never had one. I know these things are super popular in Canada, and they have been in America ever since the 1994 assault weapon ban. And I got it because it's one of the cheapest PCCs you can get. It's number 9 on the top 24 list of most popular ones. So it's not like the most popular because it's a meme. But, you know, for what they are, I don't know. Like it runs when it's clean. So we'll take that for what it is. It is not like a field weapon. It's for what it is. It's kind of just a weird gun, and we'll just take it for what it is, I guess. That's kind of wild. Okay, so some final thoughts on the Hi-Point 995 TS carbine. You know, I think Hi-Point really fills a niche in the gun market. They always have been really good about listening to their customers, and they also have a lifetime warranty on all their products if you register them, which is actually a lot more than a lot of other bigger companies do. I think this video was a long time coming on the channel because we are a channel that mainly is focused on cheap guns. Now, the gun is definitely not without its problems. It definitely is a little bit finicky, and I'm not for sure with ammo, but just with loading procedure and everything like that and keeping it clean. They seem to run well whenever you do your part. Like I said, I'm pretty rough on my guns that I review. I'm not very good about cleaning them because I think that's part of the review. I like to real world use these things like someone would, you know, going to the range and actually using them. And I like to represent the average guy that likes to get the most money for his buck, because not everybody can afford the most expensive PCCs, the most expensive new things. And I think that guns like this definitely have their place in representing a lot of value for the normal guy that wants to go out and shoot and have fun, but still be able to have money to provide for his family and put food on the table. And that's kind of what this channel has always been going to be about, and I'm kind of going to try to keep focusing on that because that's kind of always been something that's near and dear to my heart, because I am not the richest guy in the world, and I like to find the best value in any guns that I see. It doesn't necessarily mean buying the cheapest crap. It means buying stuff that is of good value and that will last and you can enjoy and pass down and actually get good use out of. So High Point is definitely a company that is for the people, and I definitely respect them for that. They have good customer service. If you talk to them, they're really nice people. They listen to their customers. And they stand behind their products. They know what they're selling. They're not above themselves. They are a very self-aware company, and I really do respect them for that. You know, the High Point carbine, it isn't a perfect gun by any means, but I think it definitely does fill a niche in the gun market for something like this that most people can afford, and especially in places where you have weird laws and stuff like that. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like. It really helps. Like I said in the beginning of the video, YouTube's monetization is cracking down, especially on me nowadays, where I haven't been making stuff for a long time, and just in the gun world in general, because of all the new guidelines that they have introduced onto the firearms community here on YouTube, and it affects us gun tubers deeply. But the thing for me is that this has never really been about money. I've been posting on this channel since I was a kid, way before I was monetized, and I like sharing what I find out in the real world because this is a hobby that I've enjoyed literally ever since I was a kid, and I loved shooting. And like I said, I'm not the richest guy in the world. I can't afford like most of the time the newest, greatest thing, and I like to find the value in stuff that I find because it helps me keep shooting, and I get to share that with you guys. And that's something that I really appreciate with the internet nowadays, that I'm able to share my hobby with you guys. So if you enjoy seeing this kind of content, stick around with me. I hope to keep making a lot more videos here soon, kind of back in the swing of things. Luckily, with technology nowadays, making videos is easier than ever before, and I'm able to kind of crank things out a lot easier than back in the old days when there was a lot of different things you had to move around and different things, and things were a lot more complicated in the tech world. But I really appreciate you guys watching, especially the subscribers and you guys that have stuck with me through the years. I really hope to keep the content coming to you guys. I feel like I've finally reached my final form in adulthood and able to finally do these videos how I want and bring it to you in the way that I've always wanted to. So thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack.